Hey everybody, it's Holly
And Heather.
and welcome to another Sunday edition of Everything Elvis. It is April 13th, a bright and sunny day here in Nashville. Welcome in. Go grab your coffee. I've got mine right here. And we're just going to do a little chit-chatting today, besties. So, not too awful much going on in the world of Elvis, but you know what? There's always something to talk about. And, Heather and I, we can talk.
Speak for yourself.
Thank you.
Just kidding.
So, as everybody's joining in, hello, hello. I hope you're liking our earlier time. We think this is a really good one for everybody to join in with us and stuff. So, as you're coming in, how have you been? What you been up to this week? Is it springtime where you're at? It looks like spring today, but it is still real cold here.
Is it?
In Nashville? Yeah, it's still pretty cold.
Is it chilly outside?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't been outside today. It's supposed to warm up today, though.
Well, I hope so.
Well, I mean, it's supposed to warm up, I think, this week again.
Well, you never know with the weather around here. I mean, one day it's like 30 degrees, the next just like 80. Who knows around here?
Yeah,
so.
I think it's supposed to warm up to the 70s today, which is
good.
good.
Good. I'm glad. All right. So, hello, everybody. Thanks for joining us, guys. Aw. It's good to see all of y'all. Everybody's saying it's good to see. It's good to see y'all, too. Wondered, did anybody try to make their banana pudding?
I ate every morsel of mine.
Me too. Me and Heather split it, and I let her take half of it to Pal for her daddy and left the rest here. And
yeah,
tell you what, that was scraped clean. Even Daddy liked it.
Yeah, I gave Dad a smidge.
And he's hard to please.
I ate the most of it.
So it's a good one if you're getting all, ready for Easter. Heath, what's been going on?
Not much. I swear, I hate this weather. I do. Like, I don't know if y'all have been struggling with the weather, but I have. Because here in Tennessee, at least, I mean, it is like the weather is bipolar. We have gone from rain to cold, back to hot and sunny and warm, back to really cold. Like a few nights this week, I think it got back down to the 30s.
Yeah.
And then, warmed up a little during the day. And so this week is supposed to warm up again, but I'm like, come on, spring. I'm done. I'm done with the cold. I'm ready for the warm weather. And it's also been really like playing with like my allergies. And
I know you are gunky today. I can feel it.
It's been playing with my allergies and my sinuses and everything like the last week or two because of the weather, I think. Just like going from the wet and the cold and the warm. I've been kind of like all headachy and congested and drainagey and all that gross stuff. So I'm like,
thanks for sharing, Heath.
You're welcome.
We appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Everybody needed to hear that.
Everybody out there's a bestie. So, but yeah, it's been crazy. So hopefully though, this week it will take a turn. And although I think somebody said it's supposed to warm up at the beginning of the week and then get back cold at the end of the week. So whatever.
Probably.
Whatever.
You never know around here. I guess we're not going to have a safe bet till like June.
Yeah. Which is sad because I wish it would quit getting cold because as I've been driving around like Nashville and like especially in Powell with Dad and his neighborhood because he lives in a huge neighborhood, like all of the azaleas and the like dogwoods are blooming and stuff, and it's so pretty. Yes. And Graceland, I don't know if you guys have been looking on the Graceland cam, but the azaleas out front of Graceland and stuff have really bloomed and are so pretty. So I love this time of year. And I don't know, I always love spring and summer anyway because it makes me excited and think about all the Elvis events and things that are coming up. I know that the festivals, I know the Elvis festivals and stuff like start like January, kick right off and everything. But I feel like everything Elvis wise really starts ramping up in the spring and the summer because of all the festivals and Elvis Week upon us and all of that. And then, of course, for the last several years, Graceland's been doing the July 4th, the Elvis American barbecue, whatever they call it.
And now they've got the May
July.
thing,
now they've got the May thing coming up, the Private Presley tours for Memorial Day weekend. And so, I don't know.
I'm telling you,
spring and summer, exciting.
I know, it is exciting. I'm already exhausted this morning because Heather and I, we were late getting on here, but we had a very good reason. Y'all, I don't know if we've talked about it before, but I am having a strange problem. I have found 3 little baby frogs in my bathroom over the last few months, and I am terrified. And when I say terrified of anything that doesn't have fur, like a frog, a snake, anything like that, Holly Norman doesn't want anything to do with it. And I keep getting these little baby frogs, like they're teeny. They're only like this big in my bathroom. And I thought I was over it because I got a few like last fall. I had 2. And then I guess because cold weather, frogs don't get out. I don't know. But now I've had a couple more. So I don't know what it is. I have a skylight in my bathroom. And I don't even know why. It came with the house when we bought it. But like literally there's like a giant skylight, which I mean, I guess is okay. But now I'm like, are they getting in through that skylight or are they and now I'm freaking out like there's a horror movie in my bathroom. I'm like, are they coming up through the drain in my tub? So like right now I have a serious drain plug and a heavy bottle on top of that. Now I'm going to see. And I'm keeping my bathroom door closed because I don't want them to hop out into the rest of the house. So let me know if y'all ever heard of this.
It's the strangest thing.
It's the strangest thing. Like I got 2 different plumbers out last fall to look at it. And they were like, we've never heard of this in our entire lives. And it's on a 2nd story. It's not even on a 1st floor. Like my bathroom's up on the 2nd floor of the house. So I don't know what's going on. I think there's a frog apocalypse here in my neighborhood. So Heather and I, because we're both petrified of this teeny tiny frog, it took us about 30 minutes to like decipher a plan on how to like safely capture it.
We didn't kill it. We set it free.
Yeah, we had to capture it though and not hurt it. And then then I ran out in my bathrobe down the street because I was like the farther I can get away and had to place it like down the road. So
it's just the craziest thing that it's on the 2nd floor of our house.
It is.
Like I could maybe see if it was like downstairs, because coming in through like a windowsill or like a door or something. Yeah, like a door crack or something, or like through the garage. But I'm like, this is the strangest thing,
y'all.
So we were both like, ugh. Although thank the Lord, it's not snakes.
Oh God, I'll move.
Yeah, we would.
If
you'd be packed up and in a hotel.
If you ever see it, everything else from a hotel room in Nashville, guess what?
Snakes have come. I hate
snakes.
So
all I know to do now, we've called the plumbers. Both of them had no clue. One said they thought it was the sunroof. The other one said he thought it could be a vent. But neither one knew. Like they gave me no solution. So now I'm thinking about calling an exterminator, and maybe there's like a pesticide that you can put around your house that'll deter frogs. I don't know.
Yeah.
There's got to be something, because I know you can plant like certain plants and it'll deter like rodents or rabbits or things like that.
Yeah, I feel like there's certain scents anyway that like most all animals hate. It's either like
I think cinnamon
or lemon or something like that. I'm like, we need to burn whatever candles are that.
It's about to be a cinnamon palooza here at my house because
I know.
I'm telling you, it's crazy. So enough about us.
I know.
Heather, you want to say hi to some folks?
Yes. I know so many of you are on here.
And let me know if you've had a frog problem.
Let's see.
Most importantly.
Hello, Tammy. She says, what are we both doing for Easter this year? Well, I will be in Powell with Dad.
Yeah.
So I'll be hanging out with him for the day. I don't know what we're going to get into. I'm sure there'll be eating involved. But yeah, I'll probably just be having a chill Easter with Dad.
Yep.
As we told you, we are moving Dad. Oh, is that a process?
I'll tell you.
We're moving Dad. It'll eventually happen. When it does.
In 2039.
When it does finally happen, you'll hear from me because I will be doing cartwheels, jumping up and down, hooraying. But yeah, we were moving him onto the lake in Clinton, Tennessee, which is just a little suburb right outside of Powell. It's right near Oak Ridge. A lot of you might be familiar with Oak Ridge because Oak Ridge, because of the like TVA and the like bomb and all that
Whiteville plant.
Yeah, Whiteville plant is very, very famous in the world. But anyway, we're moving him there onto the lake because Dad's always wanted to live on water and he loves to fish and he loves water. So perhaps, I don't know, we've already got the home set up on the lot. We've got decks and porches and things. Now we're just waiting on, we've been working on the driveway and an outbuilding, a detached garage that we're building to store all of Dad's stuff.
And there's a lot, y'all.
Because he has a lot of stuff like we do. But yeah, so perhaps, I don't know, we might spend a little time on the bank fishing on Easter.
Oh, he'd love that.
I know.
We're going to give
that
y'all.
might be our Easter.
Maybe we'll give y'all a house tour of Dad's new house once we get it all set up. It's going to be real cute. I'm doing a theme. I think instead of like artwork and things like that on the wall, I think I'm going to do picture collages. Because I'm going through all of Dad's and Mom's old pictures. Because, you know, back in the day, everybody had those big old photo albums where like you'd peel back and you'd stick the photo onto it and then like put the clear stuff over it. Well, that is horrible for pictures. I found out, and I can see why, because it's taken forever. That's Dad's project. Every day I make him go through an album and pull out the pictures, because I bought all this like archival picture holding stuff from Amazon. I'm sure it's not that great, but I got it off Amazon. It looks good.
We're working on it. We're working on the pictures and stuff. So we're going to do some displays. So thank you. What are y'all doing for Easter? I hope y'all have some big plans and stuff. Hello, Carol. She says, whew, I was searching frantically for you chickadees this morning. Well, you're here. You're here.
I was out in my bathrobe throwing away a frog.
Hello, Lisa. Good morning to you. She says she got up especially to see us. She's been sick all week, so she's getting over a cold. I hear you, Lisa. Like, luckily, mine's not been like super bad. I mean, I did have my migraine last Sunday when we did our cooking show. Mine's not been super bad. It's just been like, all this like congestion and like drainage and everything. I'm not happy with it. So I'm hoping if the weather clears up this week, it'll go away. Hello, Barbara. We're doing great. I hope you are as well. David, hello. He says it's a terrific time for us to be live with all of them in the UK.
Oh, great.
Well, I'm good. I'm glad this is a good time for you all, because we have a lot of our UK besties that we really appreciate y'all. Hello, Sarah. Happy Sunday to you. She says it's sunny there as well. I'm so glad. Roseanne, hello. Roseanne.
What?
Jealous. I was going to talk about that in a minute. She's at the Niagara Falls Elvis Festival, but she says it's winter there.
Oh man,
really? Winter there?
Well,
I would not be excited about that.
Though.
But yes, oh my gosh, Roseanne, I bet you're having the time of your life. Because yes, Niagara Falls Elvis Festival on mine and Holly's bucket list. We definitely want to go to that one. Our sweet little friend that we just really got to know this last Elvis week, Bruno Nesci. Hello, Bruno, because Bruno's there performing. He let us know about the Niagara Falls Festival, and he really spoke highly of it and said we definitely need to try to get there eventually, and we will. So he's there this week. My little Dean Z is sick. Speaking of sick, my sweet Dean Z, he's under the weather. He's got bronchitis. So he had to cancel, which I know a lot of you were probably devastated, but tell you what, Gordon Hendricks and Jay Dupuis are both there as well. And I have been seeing videos posted of them, and they are killing it.
Killing it.
Jay and Gordon are two of mine and Holly's favorites. We absolutely love both of them. And oh my goodness, yes, I just told Holly yesterday, I was like, you have got to go try to find on Facebook. Somebody posted Jay doing Patch It Up. It was incredible. And then, a bunch of stuff of Gordon. And I tell you what, because Gordon's voice is so close to Elvis. If you don't know who Gordon Hendricks is, go Google him. Because he is English. So you probably know him, David. But his voice is so great and is so close to Elvis's. And then, Jay always his look, his moves, his mannerisms. So Roseanne, I know you and Tom are having a fantastic time. If any of the rest of you are at the festival, let us know.
And tell Bruno we said hello.
Yes, tell Bruno we said hello. And Jay and Gordon, we'll be seeing Jay in August at Elvis Week.
Yeah.
So we're excited about that.
Yes.
Hopefully Bruno is going to be competing at Elvis Week. And then Gordon, come to Elvis Week. Come to Elvis Week. I know you're busy and I know you're traveling and touring all over the UK, but come to Elvis Week.
I know.
Let's see. Hello, Barbara. She says she loves this time slot. Thank you all for letting us know about the time slot. She says it is hot. She did a little face in Nevada. I bet. Thank you, Pam. But I hope not. She says the frogs might be Elvis. Laugh out loud.
That'd be something, because he's giving me a heart attack.
That'd be a joke that he would play.
If I should film it. If you could see me and Heather, you would think there was a 50-pound mountain lion in there. Like I was standing there at the ready. I had my paper plate and a little cup, because I was like, okay, I'm gonna trap it and slide the plate under and then run it out. And I told her, that's my heart is beating down my chest. I may have a heart attack at any moment. And then I had drank some coffee that morning. I was like, my stomach's hurting. I'm exhausted. My heart is in my throat. I don't know. And the frog, honestly, it was maybe the size of a silver dollar.
Yeah.
But I'm terrified, y'all.
Yeah, but to me, terrifying. It's like that. Do you guys remember that old movie, The Birds?
Well, because like a little frog like that, like it was being super still, and I was like, it's gonna jump out, and they had those little suction hands, and I was like, it's gonna jump out and like
Suction to
suction
my
to
face.
me, and this one trying to help me get it off and be no use because she just run.
I'd be screaming and running.
So it was trying.
Hello, Angelique. Always good to see you. She says yes, she has the weather allergies as well. Joy says in West Virginia, hello, in West Virginia, the weather's crazy and the allergies and sinuses are bad here too. Sarah says it snowed the other day
Boo.
where she's at. Yuck. Don't like that.
Mm-mm.
Don't like that. Yeah, I know, Sarah. I feel like every week you've commented something about snow. She's like, we've had a lot of snow this year. Luckily, we did not.
Oh, thank goodness. Knock on wood.
Luckily, we did not. So let's see.
We've had a lot of rain.
Yeah, we have had a lot of rain.
Mm-hmm.
Although I'm telling you, remember I talked about that I had read that before winter started, that somebody said we weren't going to have a super snowy or super cold winter, but we were going to have a wet. It happened.
It sure did.
Ooh, I would also hate that. Sarah says they had a mouse issue this winter. See, I hate mice too. I hate mice too. Nope.
Scared.
Nope. Let's see.
Yeah, I don't know what this is with frogs. So, who knows?
Oh my God, I love this. Marianne says, you slay me. Breathe in and breathe out. Laugh out loud. That little creature eats other bugs and mosquitoes. Take care. We set him free. He can be outside eating all the bugs and mosquitoes he wants. Marianne, we just don't want him in our house.
I know. Because then I start thinking about it. I'm like, what if I'm asleep in my bed? And he's like, oh, let's go see what's in this room. And like, I wake up and he's like, perched on my shoulder or something. Like, I can't do it. I can't do it.
No. Hello, Linda in Denmark. Hello, Deborah. Let's see. Yeah, Carol says better than snakes. Amen.
Carol, I'm telling you, if there's a snake, you won't see me again.
Yeah. Hello, Shelly. Happy Sunday to you. Let's see. Trying to see. Hello, Colleen. Carol in South Carolina. How's it going there? Tammy, Cincinnati. Hey. Everybody from everywhere.
I know. Well, we've got lots coming up. There's nothing much going on this week. Now, in a couple of weeks after Easter, y'all know, Heather and I are going to see Tom Jones here in Nashville, and we are so excited about it. I cannot wait.
Yeah.
So, because this may be, this may be his last time around. This could be the final farewell. Who knows?
Yeah.
So we're excited about that. And then I don't think we have anything so far in June. I don't think.
No.
And then
the Tupelo Elvis Festival is coming up in June, but we're not going to be able to go.
I know, boo.
Sad. But that's coming up in June, the beginning of June, I think.
I know. Bucket list. I'm telling you, y'all, our bucket list keeps growing. They should just hire us. We should just go around and do live broadcasting from the festivals. Niagara Falls, if you're listening, you need the H squared there to broadcast.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Everybody says Bill Cherry's at the Niagara Falls Festival.
Oh, wow.
Too. Was he supposed to be there? Or did he take Dean's place?
Because
I know that I know the whole time I thought it was Dean, Jay, Gordon, and Bruno is what I kept seeing on the advertisements. So, that would be cool if Bill stepped in for Dean.
Yeah.
I know. Lots of thoughts and prayers out to a lot of the ETAs. I feel like a lot of them are on the struggle bus here lately because, Dean's had his bronchitis this week. And then I saw Diogo Light. Oh, no. He posted a thing yesterday. He was supposed to be at the Empire State Festival. And hold on, I screenshotted it.
I tell you.
He was supposed to be at the Empire State Festival and the EP Mania Festival in Louisiana. And he's having to have surgery on his spine.
Oh, my Lord, his spine? Wonder what for?
I don't know. So, he says he's had to cancel both of those, but he has to have surgery ASAP, and he'll be soon recovered and healed with even more energy to return to the stage to pay tribute to Elvis.
Well, I'll tell you what it is. These guys just work too hard.
Yeah.
They all are workaholics.
Yeah.
And too, the sad thing is, Elvis is such a demanding, there's a lot of impersonators out there, but I feel like if you're impersonating, say, Dolly or, somebody else, Kenny Rogers, it's like, you've got to keep your voice in shape.
Yes.
But like, it's
Not
not
your
like
body.
Dolly's busting a move. You know, as long as you can like stand up, you're doing okay. But it's like for the Elvis, not only does your voice have to be in great shape, but just your physicality, head to toe, every muscle in that body's moving. So
Yeah. Well, that's what I was
it's a
thinking.
lot.
That's what I was thinking. So yeah, lots of thoughts and prayers out to all these guys that are like struggling with, you know, sicknesses and surgeries and things. Because yeah, you know, for a lot of them, this is their like livelihood and their full-time job and everything, and they really depend on, you know, their voice and their bodies and their, you know, strength and everything. So
I was thinking about it too, though. For some of them have to have like maybe a side job or a second job, but I kind of wonder what that is, or like what their job was before they became, you know, they could support themselves fully on Elvis. Like, I kind of want to know, like, what all they did. Like, did someone work at Verizon, or like, wouldn't it be crazy if like you walked into Verizon and like, I don't know, there was like one of your ETAs, I'd be like, oh my God.
Oh, Marianne says Bill was already scheduled for the Niagara Falls Festival.
Wow.
Well, then, wow, that's a big lineup.
I'm telling you.
I mean, if they
I
had
heard
him,
it was great.
Yeah, if they had him, Dean, Gordon, Jay, Bruno, that's some heavy hitters.
I'm
So that
telling
must
you.
really be a major festival. So we definitely need to put that on our list.
I know.
I feel like it's always around this time in April. So Roseanne said it's cold there or winter there. So I guess that's always the way it's going to be. That'd be weird to like, you know, like be into your kind of summer vibe. have to take like winter, have to take like winter clothes, but I do it.
I would too.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. So another, I thought, cute announcement, because I don't know, she just seems like a little ray of sunshine as well, is, I don't know if y'all have been keeping up with Elvis Week, but as we said, they put out the schedule and what tickets went on sale a few weeks ago now. But as it gets closer to Elvis Week every year, they always continue to add guests and little special things to Elvis Week. And the newest guest that they announced this week that's going to be a part of, I think, the conversations on Elvis is Brenda Lee.
Cute.
Sweet little Brenda Lee.
I love her.
I know.
I love her.
She just seems like a little ray of sunshine.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to hear from her, because, you know, she like met Elvis when she was little. Like when she was like, what, maybe like 14, 13,
maybe
14.
Yeah.
And then I think she, you know, probably had like some
I think they toured together a little bit. She was on that show
later on. But it'll be so cute and interesting to hear from her. And she's just such an icon in the music industry and stuff, because talk about, you know, like, I guess she might, next to Shirley Temple, might be one of the youngest ever starlets as far as like singers and stuff that there's been. Like, I know there was LeAnn Rimes like
I was
way
about
after
to say, though, I think they said up until LeAnn Rimes there had been no one. Maybe Tanya Tucker. Now I think Tanya Tucker started when she was 13, and you know, she had that hit.
But wasn't Brenda Lee like even younger than that?
I think she was, but I'm just saying preteen. You know, like it's literally just probably Brenda, Tanya, and LeAnn. Now in the country realm, I'm sure there's some kind of pop star I don't know about. I mean, I guess Miley Cyrus, she was Hannah Montana.
Yeah.
Justin Bieber, when he
like,
little.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but Brenda Lee has to be like the OG.
Yeah, she's the OG.
Yeah. And she could sing so good. And I mean, still can, as far as I know. I think she still sings some.
Listen, and her songs are iconic. Rock Around the Christmas Tree, one of my favorites. And I'm Sorry, love it. She had some great songs.
She did. Well, and did you know, I didn't know this little tidbit until I was listening to Argo on the Graceland Beat the other day, but she also recorded Always on My Mind before Elvis.
Yes, I did know that.
And he played her version, and then he played Elvis's version, of course. And hers was so good.
Yeah.
Hers was so good. So I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, that is neat.
Because I love that song. Let's see.
I can give you guys an update on me and my book reading. Oh. So, you know, I've been trying to get through is it Peter Grolnick? Grolnick. Peter Grolnick, you know, that is supposedly, this is the Elvis book. It's in 2 parts. I'm still on the first one, but y'all, I'm listening to it. It's an audio book that I've got off my library app. And the first book alone, I think, is like 23 or 29 hours. Y'all, I'm 35% of the way through. And it's a lot.
Hasn't started.
It's a lot, y'all. So I'll keep y'all updated on it. So far, I'm like 8 or 9 hours in, I think. And I'm up to the point where he's meeting Colonel Tom.
Ooh,
and he's on the
getting
Lieutenant
good.
Hayward. Yeah, I'm hoping it's going to get good after this because y'all know me. I like to hear like the dirt and stuff about everything. Yeah, but I'll tell you what, it is a thorough book.
Mm-hmm.
Thorough. Not only on Elvis, but on everyone around him, which is kind of fun. Like, you learn a little tidbit about the people in Elvis's orbit. So that's kind of interesting I feel like I may not have to ever read another biography of anyone in his world again after this because I'm going to know so much.
Yeah.
But also my attention span, I feel like by the time I get to the end of the book, I'm going to be like, what did I read? Because the second half of the book is 31 hours. So this is like 50 something hours. So I feel like after that 50th hour, I'm going to be like,
yeah, Holly told me, she was like, hey, Heather, you remember how the other day on the Facebook Live, you were talking about maybe doing the audio of Peter's
Start
books
now.
before Elvis week. So you could like kind of be familiar and catch up on him since he's going to be a guest there. And I'm like, yeah. She's like, guess how many hours it's going to take you to just listen to them. I was like, what?
I know.
What? So anyway, I love all your all's comments and questions. Keep them coming. Because like we said, there's not a whole lot going on, not a whole lot to talk about. We'll hit on some more things that I do want to talk about here in just a second.
Oh.
But yeah, if you want to talk about anything, let us know.
Yeah, if you have a question.
Good morning, Ellie. She says it's sunny and warm in Phoenix. We're doing great. Hope you are as well. Yes, Barbara. She said, Heather, did Elvis fall off his blue chair behind you? He did. Okay.
We came in and there was a catastrophe.
Here, I'm going to try to I'll let you see Dean's scarf. I'll just stay over here. Yes. So as we told you, we been trying to put the set together, and Holly's used this little putty stuff that's supposed to kind of keep things.
It's to use in your china cabinet. You're supposed to so your dishes and stuff. And too, it says it's for earthquake sensitive areas. So it's like if you're prone, I guess, in California or wherever that have earthquakes and shake the house like this, you put putty on stuff. Because I know in businesses you want this is a vase, you put the little putty and you stick it down and it'll pull right off, but it won't it's a little bit harder. So I had putty all over Elvis.
But he's really heavy, I think,
yeah,
and unsteady.
Right. So I'm gonna have to. I think I need to get a doll stand for him, like a little Barbie stand. You know how you used to have your Barbies and they had the little thing that went around their waist and it was like a little stand. I think I need to go on Amazon and find that.
Well, he's the one that, if you guys will remember, I bought from John Daly. That was part of my August Elvis Week haul this year. But he actually apparently the original one, because I'm sure this came from an estate sale or something. But the original one came with what I call the boxing ring, the 68 comeback special set thing, and I think it sits on that, so that probably keeps it stable. But mine didn't come with that particular part, so I'm trying to find it on eBay because they're selling the whole thing on eBay, because I absolutely love this. I showed it to you guys back then and everybody loved it. I think this is one of the closer resemblances to Elvis, this particular figure and stuff. And I just love the chair and the whole look and statue of it. But I'm trying to find just that piece, because somebody out there's got just that piece,
just that one page.
I'm trying to sell it so that I can get it, and maybe that'll keep it more sturdy. But yeah, we've got to put him back. So
I've just been leaving him down because I told Heather, I said, if we put him up and he falls again, there's gonna be, because it'd be like a 4 or 5 foot drop. And I don't know how he survived this first one he did, because I saw it in the floor and I was like, oh God, do I even want to pick it up? Because I was like, if his little hand is broke off or something, I was like, Heather will be devastated. But luckily he was intact.
Just buy a new one.
So I don't want to buy a new one. I love this one.
I know, I do love that one. Well, I love it because it was in somebody else's treasures for so many
years. I know, we
years.
got it from John, and I love everything we get from John.
And that they loved it so much, and now I love it. Tisa, you are a girl after my own heart. She says, good morning, girls. 117 days, 20 hours, 40 minutes, and 40 seconds till Elvis week.
Good Lord.
I love that you've calculated that.
We should have a calendar back there that's
countdowns.
Countdown calendar.
I love that. So basically 117 days till Elvis week. I know it's going to be here before you know it. I know I say this every single week.
I needed to slow down though. My year's going by too fast, y'all.
I know I say this every week, but I cannot believe that it's already April. Goodness gracious. Literally, I feel like the year started off kind of slow, and then, man, after January, February, March, and April have gone by in a blink.
I know.
Hello, Teresa. I did hear that. She says the Elvis Festival is coming back to Kentucky next year. That's only a little over an hour from her. 3 great days. Tickets are already on sale. Yes, I saw that. Isn't that one of Cody Dayanat's? I feel like I saw Cody post something saying we're coming back to Kentucky. Let me know. I think that might be one of Cody's. But yes, if it is, that will be a great festival and a great lineup. And what part of Kentucky is it in? Because Kentucky's like we're surrounded by Kentucky, whether you're going, from Nashville or from Knoxville or Powell. So let us know.
Yeah, because there's parts of Kentucky.
Perhaps we'll try to make that work.
That are like half an hour away from us.
Yes,
that like the Tennessee-Kentucky borderline. But then there's other parts that are 8 hours away. So
hello, Tammy from Georgia. Oh, congratulations! She says her first great grandchild was born this week. A girl. What was her name? I love to hear names. What's her name?
Okay, let's talk about names for a minute. Back to my book club. That consists of just me. So one of the things I learned about in this Elvis book, like I knew that Elvis's name was Vernon's middle name, right? Mm-hmm. Or was it Vernon's dad?
I think it's Vernon.
Okay. And then Jesse was Vernon's father. So that's why he was named Jesse. And they wanted them to have matching middle names. So in the book, according to Peter, Vernon had a really good friend named Aaron. And so he named Elvis's middle name after him. So I have always pronounced it Aaron, Elvis Aaron. But in this audiobook, I don't know if the man, because it's not Peter doing the talking. Mm-hmm. It's just like somebody I'm sure they've hired. But he keeps calling him Elvis Aaron Presley and saying that Vernon's friend was Aaron so-and-so. So have y'all ever heard that? Because I'm like, I do not enjoy.
I mean, surely he's
Elvis Aaron. No. I like Elvis Aaron.
Well, surely the guy's not pronouncing it wrong, or surely Peter then would have been like,
yeah, but surely they listened
incorrect.
Yeah, because I mean, throughout, because anytime he says Elvis's full name, he'll go Elvis Aaron Presley, and I'm just like, this is something I did not know.
Yeah,
so
let
me know.
Weird.
Let me know in the comments if y'all.
Well, that's what we were talking about because it's so weird. Because there's always been that like debate about when like the grave markers and everything about being spelled right, being misspelled, being Aaron, being Aron, and what's like correct or whatever. Yeah. But yeah, if it's Aaron, then I'm like, did they pronounce Jesse Gayron? That. That didn't make sense to me. Holly was telling me, and I was like, I don't know about that.
I don't either.
Anyway, let's see. Oh, hello, Tammy. She's at Graceland now.
Oh, fun.
She says all is so pretty here. I bet.
We'll blow a kiss to Graceland for us.
Yes. Let's see. Everybody says we're cracking them up over the frogs. You should have been here in person. It was funny now that I look back on it.
I'm telling you, I'm still not over it. I'm exhausted. I could take a nap now after because I was so hopped up.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Oh, Lord. Only us. Only us.
I know, right?
I mean, when I talk to the two plumbers, one plumber literally goes, I only came out here because I've never heard of this. And he's like, and I wanted to see it for myself. And I was like, well, I mean, hope.
Linda, that could be it. She says she thinks the Aaron is biblical pronunciation.
Oh, interesting.
Yes, you could be right on that.
Okay.
You could be right on that. I just never heard anybody else like talk about that.
I know. I haven't either. And I feel like anytime we've been at Graceland, like even with Angie and them, I feel like they pronounce it Elvis Aaron. But
yeah,
it's interesting. I'm learning a lot of stuff, y'all.
Oh, I love that. Tammy says that her great granddaughter's name is Brinley Willeen. Oh, that's cute. And it's spelled Brinleigh, Brinley, and then Willeen, Willene. See, I love that.
I love Willeen. That is so Southern.
That's great. She says her middle name is Lee, and her other great-grandmother's name is Willeen. How beautiful.
Love it. I love a Southern name, y'all.
I know. That's why I wanted to know what her name was, because I feel like people always name their kids such interesting things, especially nowadays. Mm-hmm. I knew it was going to be a cute, interesting name. Well, That's awesome. That's hilarious. Tammy says she just always thought Vernon wasn't a good speller and that he misspelled Aaron.
Who knows? Who knows?
Hello, Deborah. You're not late to the party. You're not late to the party. Welcome in. Okay, Debbie. Hello. She says the Kentucky Elvis Festival is going to be March 26th through the 28th in 2026 at the. Do you say it Paraquet or is it Paraquet? Because since it's Kentucky, I don't know how it is pronounced. Springs Conference Center in Shepherdsville, Kentucky. Shepherdsville. Not sure where exactly that is. Is that close to us? Debbie, do you know?
Here, I can look it up. Let me look it up. Shepherdsville.
Oh my gosh, I love another Debbie. She says you were hopped up over the frog.
Love it. I love a good pun, y'all.
Hello, Junior. It's so wonderful to see you.
Junior.
I hope you're doing well.
We've been thinking about you.
Yeah. He's asking about Dad and is he getting to fish any? Dad is doing great. He's not been fishing yet, but I tell you what, he has had his fishing stuff out, which he has like 3 full tackle boxes from when he used to fish with his brothers, and probably like 8 or 9 fishing rods. And he has literally had them out over the past like month, fixing them up and going through his stuff.
It's so cute.
And so, yeah, we're thinking about, like I said, we might even go test the waters, no pun intended, this week while I'm there. Or like I said, we might definitely go on Easter Sunday, because apparently the lake, it's actually like a lake that goes into a river. It's called the Clinch River, which is what actually runs behind his house. But Melton Hill Lake flows into it, so we just call it the lake. But right now the water levels are lower, because I guess they like, pull back the water and then whatever. And so apparently striper are very prominent and biting right now. And so a friend of ours told us about that. He's like, yeah, you need to go take your dad and let him, fish. So we're gonna see. I'll let you know if we catch anything.
Here's the thing too, y'all. So Dad's lot is really cool. It's like super level, but then it like angles down on the bank near the river. And I was thinking about it. I'm trying to think of a way to put a really sturdy chair. Like I'm thinking about getting there's got to be some kind of like chair that you can like hammer down like stakes almost like into the ground to keep it there. Because I was like, we just need to get that for Dad. And then if we're not there, he can just ramble out to his chair. Because the bank's so steep, I don't want to put him on just like a folding chair or like an outdoor chair because I feel like it would teeter right and left. So I've got to figure that out. That's what we need to do is get like something sturdy.
Yeah. We're eventually going to do like a boat dock, but
that's down the road. I mean, one step at a time. This already is about to kill us. So
yeah.
I don't know. So I did look it up, Shepherdsville.
Okay, I was getting ready to look it up while you were talking.
2.5 hours.
Ooh.
We might can make that 2.5 hours.
I know, and I love Tammy. She's like, it is a Cody production. I thought I saw that on Cody's.
And we've never been to one of his.
Yeah, and she's like, we are going and have front row seats.
I have had it with y'all. That's adorable. I'm telling you what.
So they already announced headliners. Who are the headliners? I need to know.
They really are on it, though. If they are right, that's a year in advance. I can barely plan next week.
I know.
But they are on it. I'm telling you what. Oh,
cool. Pam says Shepherdsville is close to Louisville, only about 20 minutes away.
Yeah, okay, when I looked, it's literally a straight shot. It's like Hermitage, Shepherdsville, Louisville.
Nice. Nice. Well, that's amazing. Well, I'm so glad that he's bringing one to Kentucky.
That is nice.
That's great for you guys. Love that.
Every state should have one.
For real. For real. Let's see.
What else did you want to talk about?
Hold on, I'm trying to read a couple comments.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Junior says he's doing great. He's busy at the theater.
I bet.
Awesome.
Because it's starting up. Now's the time everything kind of starts opening up.
Hollywood's
opening
up.
Pigeon
Forge is already like
nuts.
A nightmare. I've been seeing people post like the traffic pictures. Crazy. Gail's asking if Dad catches and releases or keeps what he catches. Fish is so healthy to eat. He's done both in the past. Sometimes it depends. He'll just fish for pleasure and just release them. And then a lot of times they would fish to keep them, especially like my Uncle W.A. when he used to fish with him. They were crazy about cooking the fish and stuff. And we would go over and have like little family fish fries. So I don't know. It depends on like what it is. If we catch some because she's saying fish is so healthy. And yes, it is. I don't know if he catches like maybe some like crappie and stuff.
Yeah. And trout.
Holly, yeah, and some trout. Holly and him might try to, cook them up. So again, we'll let you know.
Hence, try.
Barbara says striper are so fun to catch and delicious to eat.
Really?
Oh, okay.
Good to know. I didn't know striper was good. Okay.
Yes, please, Roseanne. She says that Jay and Gordon are spot on with their voice and their authenticity. She's going to see Bruno tonight, and she'll say hi for us.
Yes.
Yes, please tell him and Jay and Gordon hello. We love all of them.
We love them so much.
Yeah, no, the only other thing I was going to talk about, because I know that a lot of you, and thank you, as I said, I've been trying to be better about keeping up with questions and comments on the Facebook Lives, and also about like Messenger.
Messages.
A lot of you been sending Holly like Facebook messages through Messenger, and I've been trying to like keep up with those and stuff and get a quicker response, because I know sometimes we forget and we let them go by the wayside. And a lot of you have been sending private messages asking, are you doing the goodie bags? I don't want to miss them. I want to make sure that I get one. When are you going to have details and stuff? So I kind of wore one of our oldie but goodie Elvis Week shirts that Holly and I came up with here a couple years ago in honor of that. But yes, you know, we can't talk a lot yet.
It's a surprise
about the goodie bags, but they are coming. We are going to probably do similarly to what we did last year. Like last year, I think we did a pre-order thing.
We did.
Where I think you blasted out like an email to anybody that was on our email list. And then I think we did an official like kickoff order at the beginning of July.
Yeah, we're definitely going to do a pre-order because this one is going to be jam-packed and it has a lot of stuff, and I got to get cracking on it soon. I'm in my testing phase right now. So, you know, last year we did the Essence of Elvis candle, which is still available, but I'm going to revamp the style of it and maybe even make different sizes for you guys because everybody loved it so much. And now I'm also working on another candle scent for this year's goodie bags, and I'm delving into room and linen sprays, car diffusers, like all sorts of great stuff. So Heather's my guinea pig. I've been making everything, and then we're testing it out to get like the best scent and what reminds us of Elvis. I'm working on the charms for the bracelet. So there's a lot going into this. So yeah, we're going to pre-order only because I only have so much time and I only have these two hands. So it's going to be a limited number. Yeah. But we will blast it out and let you guys know when we're going to do it, and you can pre-order if you'd like. Yeah, all the way up through August.
It's going to be super exciting though, y'all. It's going to be like we said, we have so much fun, but yet so much stress every year trying to come up with these like goodie bags and stuff. And I know that you guys love them and we appreciate that so much. And so, yeah, every single year we try to, you know, see what we can do different, what we can do better, how we can top the years before. And I really loved last year's. I really feel like last year's was a home run. So it's been very daunting this year to try to, you know, make it just as good or better or whatever. But we've come up with some really great ideas. I can let you know, because somebody in one of the messages was like, what's going to be your theme? I can tell you that we're thinking about centering the entire goodie bags this year around that's the way it is. So that's a little hint of what the themes and designs will be. Yes. Because we love That's the Way It Is, that documentary. And I know a lot of you do as well. And this is actually the 55th anniversary. Yeah. So we're going to commemorate 55th anniversary of when the documentary was released. And with all of the hubbub around the Baz Luhrmann documentary that's supposed to be, it said 2025 when he did his trailer, so it's supposed to be dropping sometime this year, and it's going to be featuring, you know, never before seen footage and videos and things of Elvis, you know, that they documented back during that and the Elvis on tour and everything. So we thought it would be cool to kind of tie in that somehow. So that's going to kind of be the theme of it. But yeah, details are coming. We'll probably start really talking about it and have everything solidified. I'm hoping maybe the beginning of May. No? Let's go for June. Okay. Well, I mean, like maybe start talking about them and maybe start releasing like a little bit of thing at a time. Maybe May. I'm in my laboratory right now working on things. Yes. So they are coming. We will definitely keep you all updated. We'll definitely let you know, you know, so that is coming and that is super exciting. So I'm really excited. Yeah. Holly's got some really great ideas and I've been trying to help. She kind of like is the creative and makes it all happen. But I try to like come up with like the catchy names and hooks and ideas and things. Yes, so that's coming. We'll see. So, but thank you all for that. I thought that was really sweet that you guys are already looking forward to that and you're already thinking about it. I mean, we had an overwhelming response last year. Oh my gosh. I like to knock them out. I know. That's why I'm having to put a cap on it again. I put one on it last year. But I'm going to have to do one this year too because. Well, we have so many more new besties and new people this year. You know, as Holly and I said, we've really like grown our group this year. Like we were so
Yeah.
excited here, you know, like what, a month or two ago when we hit 30,000
Yep.
followers and stuff, and that's continuing to grow. We're almost to 31,000
Yeah.
now. So many new people.
Exciting.
Get a goodie bag. All right, let me see. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that
You're gonna mention April 8th, the date.
Oh yeah.
Thanks for ho-humming it.
Well, I didn't find my thing. We got sidetracked with the frog and everything. I didn't find my thing. But I will say it. I will talk about it here in a second. Let me look at a few more comments and questions.
Oh, I know something. We didn't bring it up last week, but everybody was like up in arms, and I was wondering to see if you ever heard anything about it, about some lady that crashed the gates or something.
Oh, I saw.
What was that?
I saw Carrie commenting on this, and yes, thank you. You did send us a message about that. And I think some pictures.
I had heard about it, but then I forgot to mention it last Sunday.
It was such like a brief blip thing that I saw some people posting about on Facebook, and I was kind of confused because at first people were saying that like she drove through the gates.
I know, and then I was like, did she annihilate those gates?
I know,
that'd be horrible.
I know, I was so worried about that, but then I don't think she did. I don't know if like I don't really know the story, because like I said, it didn't really like get a lot of like press or whatever, and it didn't make a lot of sense. So I don't know if like maybe they had the gates open at a certain time,
randomly drove up
she
there.
Just like took her chance and drove up there, and apparently she had a bunch of kids in the car and stuff. But I think, you know, they got her, security got her before I guess they got into the mansion or whatever.
Yeah. Does anybody know like what her motive was? Like I was like, okay, is it just like some like little old lady like turned it, like the gates happened to be open, and she just turned in and drove up the driveway and was like, oh gosh, I'm here at Graceland. But then somebody said like the kids were running around, and I'm like, oh my Lord, did they vandalize something? You know?
Yeah. I mean, it seems like they squelched it. I don't know if that's a word. Is that a word?
Yeah.
Squashed it pretty quickly.
Yeah.
So, but how crazy.
People, I'm telling you, I don't put anything past people. They're nuts.
Yeah.
They are crazy.
Yes, Deborah, you will. She's asking, will we get new bracelets? Yes, the bracelets will definitely be an item in every single goodie bag, at least up until the 50th anniversary.
Yeah.
So that's kind of something we started this past year. Holly came up with the bracelet idea, and then we came up with the charms we wanted to be on it. And then we were like, you know what? Since we're on the road to the 50th, which is huge, it's going to be such a huge milestone. Since we're on that road to the 50th, let's do like a different bracelet. Because, you know, bracelets are so in anyway, you know,
and the stackable ones.
And the stackable and like all that stuff. And then, you know, I'm so excited too, because this year, like charm necklaces and stuff are making a huge comeback. I mean, not that they've ever gone away, but it's like a really hot fashion thing, trend thing I heard now this year once again. But yeah, we kind of had that idea to do a different one, different color with different meaningful charms to Elvis every single year leading up to the 50th. So that will definitely be an item that's in every single thing, and it'll be available on its own as well if you just want to collect those bracelets.
Yeah, because each year it'll be a different color, but all the colors are going to go together to where you can wear 1, 2, 3, or 4. So
Nancy's asking, how does she get on our email list?
Just hold on, because we're in the process too of trying to get a new website going. So hold on, and I'll let you know. Don't worry, we'll let you know all of this stuff as it goes. If you need to get a hold of us right now, though, you can always message us.
A lot of people are asking about the email.
Well, so it's going to be coming. Y'all know me. I'm not tech savvy, and I'm trying to like redo the website, and it's going to be a minute because I'm not real good with stuff like that, but I'm going to try.
Yes.
Anything else? You good?
I mean, so many great comments.
I know. You guys are blowing it up over here.
And thank you, Debbie. Debbie posted the lineup for the Kentucky Elvis Festival.
Oh.
And it looks like a good one.
Does it?
I can't remember now who all it was. I know I saw Cody. I saw Alex Mitchell. I saw Raleigh Jenkins. I think I saw Sean Clush was on there. Of course, Tom Brown.
That's a great lineup.
But yeah, it was good.
That is real good.
Yes. See, I'm just scrolling really quickly. And as I said, I always go back and read and look at y'all's comments. So I will definitely do that.
Yes.
Thank you, Tammy. She said she loves my t-shirt. I appreciate that. Everybody's saying they love the bracelets. They love the goodie bags. A lot of people are saying perhaps a tote bag this year.
You never know.
You never know. You never know.
You never know.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that is too funny. David's like, as Elvis said on stage in Vegas. Wait a minute, guys. I think I got a frog stuck in my throat. First piece of meat I've eaten all day. Elvis. Maybe the frogs are Elvis. He's playing with us.
Well, I'm going to need him to quit. Elvis, you've made your point. Thanks so much. I don't want to die early of a heart attack, so let's just keep it. You've had your fun.
Debbie says one of Elvis's favorite fragrances was lemongrass. I like lemongrass as well.
I do too.
I like anything lemony scent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Amazing.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, y'all, thank you so much for tuning in. We appreciate it. We didn't really have much. We just love chit-chatting with you guys and getting to know you and y'all getting to know us and talking about our crazy lives.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you what, never a dull moment.
It is
around
never
here.
a dull moment.
Never.
Yes.
But
we probably will not be back. We definitely won't be back next Sunday because it's Easter. Because it's Easter and we want everybody to have a chance to go to church and, family and friends and Easter bunny egg hunts and all that good stuff. And that's what we'll be doing. So we won't be back on next Sunday. We might try to do a Saturday. Yeah. To do Saturday instead of Sunday. I just don't know. So if we don't see you this week, have a blessed and a happy and healthy, safe Easter. And stay tuned because the following week is our Tom Jones week. And so you might hear from us on that Wednesday as we either head or leave the concert. But we'll definitely be talking about Tom Jones the following Sunday.
For sure. So, all right, y'all. Have a great week. We will see you very, very soon. Bye.
Bye.